All right, it is Tuesday morning around, 6:30, and I'm leaving Logan Brook Lean-To. There were some cool people there last night. I met some true Nobos. There were Rico Suave, the Lorax, Cooper, forget his girlfriend's name. Then there's also a long-ass section hiker named Youngblood, who's just graduated high school. And then while we were sitting there eating dinner, we saw a couple of really fast Nobos. There was a guy named Porky who started on April 29th. So right around when I did, except he didn't flip. He crushed out 30-mile days and he's already here. So Porky's amazing. He only took 3 zeros. He took a 0 in Damascus for trail days, took a 0 in Monson, and then he took a 0 in Bangor to go to a Slightly Stupid concert, which is awesome. And when he showed up in camp, lots of moose shit. And when he showed up in camp, he had 2 water bottles on his poles, and the water looked weird. I said, what electrolytes you put in there? And he said, Canadian whiskey. So he packed out a 2-liter bottle of whiskey. He gave everybody a little pull. So fun night in camp. Nice little viewpoint early on in the morning, and I'm headed up to the top of that mountain right now, and then along that ridge, and I think up and over a lot of those mountains. So onward, upward, downward, and every which way. Got the rain gear on. Looks like it's going to be a very rainy morning, and I don't know, I've been hiking for the last 30 minutes and it's still up and up. So the first part of Whitecap was definitely, fun, and then it looks like the middle part leveled out, and then this last part looks fun too. All right, just emerged above tree line, and I hear thunder. Where there's thunder, there's usually lightning. So I don't think I'm supposed to be above tree line, but whatever. We're just gonna send it. Cold, rainy, ominous, magnificent. So it's the top of Whitecap Mountain. Not that bad. And I'm the only one at the whole mountain. Rolling thunder. When the thunder rolls, I don't know if it's dark enough to put on my headlamp, but man, it is daytime. It's supposed to be like 7:30. The sun's supposed to be up, but there's nothing. It's just dark. All right, it's about 10:30, and I'm leaving the Carl Newman Lean-To shelter, whatever. And look, the sun came out, so no more rain jacket, at least for the moment. And I'm making crazy good time, so I am gonna press on. I'm supposed to go another, I guess, 7.8 miles from here, and then I'll be at a campground. But if the weather's going to turn bad again, I'm going to press on another 10 miles or 12 miles and hit this shelter. So we're on our way again. Chairback Gap Lean-To is 9.9 miles, but we'll see if we need to get to the Lean-To. If there's a beautiful campsite, we're going to hit up instead. Looks like another great spot for getting some water. We're going to filter here. Looks like another great spot for getting some water. We're gonna filter here. This is beautiful. I mean, the trail's a little harder to walk from rock to rock and root to root, but it's cool. You got this little flowing river, gentle babbling brook. It seems like I'm about to fall in. So let me put this back away. feel like American Ninja Warrior going through here. Like, look, this next little thing I have to jump on, and then I have to figure out the rest of this route. Let's see. There we go. And then through here. All right. And then we have to jump here, and then here, and then back over here, and then, oh, I have to put the camera down because I need to hit over here and then here. Been following this stream, and now we get to see it. Heard it, but now I can see it, and it's beautiful. This trail is amazing through here, and the ground is soft. Oh, it's so nice. All right, first real river crossing. I don't know how deep it is, but we're gonna give it a go to test it out. Whew, that's chilly. So going in, I guess I am up to my knees right now. Let's see how swift it's moving. It's not too bad. So we're gonna go slow, try not to bust our ass, and see how this goes. The goal is getting over there. So, probably gonna use 2 hands for this. Although, it doesn't seem too bad. Alright, I'm going to put the camera away and make my way across. Alright, let's see what it looks like underwater. And then here we go. And then back to shallow water. And I got a free shoe wash. Nice. All right, this is my buddy I just met running on empty, and I heard about him because I was supposed to be on the lookout for a hiker that has 1 shoe and 1 crack. How did that happen?
This is crazy. This is really crazy. One of the water crossings got my foot stuck. Wanted to take me down, but I'd rather take my shoe instead of me and my pack. So I'm still here, running on empty, and
About to turn 75. When's your birthday?
August 3rd, I'll be 75.
August 3rd. Where's the party?
I don't know where I'm going to
Probably somewhere on the whites.
yeah, I hope I'm not. I hope I'm past.
We're gonna have a party on the hut in one of the huts on the whites forum. So thank you, Renani. Happy trails, my friend.
Peace.
That dude, physically and mentally tough, out here excited about life, having a great time, and I hope our paths cross again because I know he's got a lot of stories and I know he would love to share them. So running on E, hopefully I'll see you somewhere in the whites. This water is a little tannic, but we're gonna filter it and see how clear it comes out. We'll see. All right, here we go. Still looks a little bit like iced tea. Actually, this is mountain tea. It's nice and cold though. Really doesn't have much of a taste, but cheers. This is Chairside Mountain. Just rocky up here. Nothing crazy. Doesn't seem that high because there's a lot of higher peaks, but I love the scenery up here. And the sun just started shining on me. It's a glorious day out here. All right, this is the real rock scramble. So, can you spot the white blazes? There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, and it goes up and up and up and up and up. So yeah, this is a little bit of a rock scramble. I am thankful that the sun has dried out these rocks. I'm looking forward to a good climb. I think I'm gonna put my poles. Nah, I'll keep my poles. Part 2, going up. How are the flies even up here? I think think this fly's been following me for like the last 4 miles. I don't know what the range on the fly is, but this one's got some. Oh man, look at all those hills. I hiked that. Wilderness. All right, coming up that steep hill, you get to Chairback Gap Lean-To, where I was lucky enough to spend the night with some really good company, and we weathered a storm. But this lean-to is due for an update, I guess, as is several in the area. And over here is where, between August 1st and August 15th, there's going to be a helicopter dropping 1,200 pounds of wood and tools and supplies for them to fix up the privy and do some little repair work. So it was a good place. And in the shelter, we have one of the 2 people I got a chance to spend the night with, Hickory from Indy, who's getting his breakfast ready, brown rice. And then we also here last night with Kangaroo Mouse from Spokane, Washington, who makes boots, but who's changing it up and moving to Idaho with his wife and wants to do electronics. But he's also an ultra marathon runner, which is pretty awesome. And he's done the several trails, PCT, CDT, and AT, as does our friend Hickory, who's 73, but he's got a disease. He's got ATD, which is, what's ATD?
Appalachian Trail disease.
And how long have you suffered?
Decades.
Decades? And how many times have you tried to cure yourself by doing it?
I've attempted Thru-Hikes 4 times and I've been successful once, so I'm average.
There you go. All right, well, hopefully he doesn't find a cure and he does this as long as he wants. All right, it's our first water filtering of the day. I'm at this lovely little waterfall. I want to see how waterfall water tastes. Let's give it a shot. It looks clear. It's good. Waterfall water is wonderful. Now, I do have a question. I think that the foam I see gathering up on the surface of the water is just aerated dirt and water. But if it's a sign that it's not good to drink, somebody let me know. So from that last shelter, man, it's 26.2 miles from the last shelter to Monson, which is the town I'm trying to get to. Should I do a Monson marathon? I did do a Damascus marathon, but the terrain getting to Damascus was not like this. So climbing mountains all day long, I think I'm gonna break it up into 2 days. Wow. Oh. I love mountain climbing in Maine. You get rewarded with such great views. I mean, as far as the eye can see, it's just ridiculous. Clouds coming over the mountains. And then lush forest behind me. On the breeze. All right, so this is unexpected. Came right around this little bend here, and now I see a plane crash. That's wild. Huh. Yikes. I wonder what the story is with this one. I didn't see any comments on Far Out about it, but it's definitely a plane crash. Interesting. If anybody knows the history or wants to look it up, let me know. That'd be cool.
Ow.
You dig them out. Okay. So like you see a rock right there that looks like a good step.
Not
And
always. Sometimes we have to split them open. So we'll
What?
drill into them and
you got drills, pickaxes. What is this thing?
That's a rock bar.
A rock
It's
bar.
use it as a lever.
Pry it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your drill?
drill is?
I think it's down a ways. We have a few
Wow.
Open
This is-
house off down there.
I was literally just thinking about how awesome it is to not have to do switchback after switchback after switchback.
Oh,
I
yeah.
flip-flopped in Virginia.
Nice.
So I was just like one hill is like 21 switchbacks, so unnecessary.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it
put it in
really
a staircase and let's just go up and
Yeah,
over.
The trail in like Georgia is
Yeah.
pretty. They got a lot of switchbacks
Yeah.
over there.
So you guys volunteers?
No, we're paid.
No.
Yeah,
no.
paid?
They
Nice.
do have a lot of volunteers
Nice.
normally, but
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the hard work that you're putting in
Of
here.
course.
Thank you so much. And if you hear that noise in the background, that is a drill. Sometimes they need to drill into the rocks to split them. So I got a whole education. I literally was just thinking about how appreciative I am of all these stairs instead of the switchbacks and how the heck they do it. So trail provides even the education. We are now entering the bog portion of the day. I think bog, somebody mispronounced it. It's really bug, because it is definitely buggy in the bog. And here we go. I bet you this is a big project to put these in, but it's got to be on their list as well. So cool here. A little patch of clearing. So, we were just talking about helicopter drops, and it looks like this was a helicopter drop. They look like there's supplies in here. Feels like tools, and that must be the tool drop. This lean-to is called the Cloud Pond Lean-to. It's about 15 minutes off the trail, but hang on one second because I'm gonna go down to the lake and have lunch, and I'm betting it's gonna be pretty spectacular. Here we go, I told you. All right, beautiful. This is where I'm gonna set up and have some lunch. Just sitting here eating my north side for lunch with this lovely, beautiful view of Cloud Pond and the meditative sounds of water lapping on rocks. So chill there. Definitely a good call stopping off. Happy to report that Cloud Pond water is not cloudy. It's actually clear and delicious. All right. Just met a hiker named Mac. He is also of the 70 and up club. I think he's 73. And we took a minute to chat and enjoy the beautiful vista and talk about what's up and coming for me and how he's almost done with his journey as well too. So congrats to Mac. I like the mountain views that are way high up, but I also like these views that are a little bit lower. You can see some more detail. Look at this amazing little pond. I guess that's a big pond, but and the little fields over there and the forest. I'm starting to see signs of civilization. That looks like a road over there. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely gorgeous. If I didn't take such a long lunch, I'd be here chilling for another hour. Should I wander down to that little ledge? Huh. I mean, we're still pretty high up too. I was just there on top of that mountain. See that mountain? Barren Mountain, the tower? Just walk down. Insane. Okay, we are at the river crossing. And this river is moving pretty fast, but I think we're gonna do it. I think he's going on the, yeah. He's gonna go across the rope first and test it out. This guy's got a 100-mile wilderness shirt on. He looks like he's been hiking his whole life. I'm learning from him. So watching how he does it. I got a video. All right, here we go. We going in the river. It's up to my knees. All right, mission accomplished. That was my first time doing a river ford in some, I guess, quick flowing water, but it wasn't too bad. I got a shoe wash. Everything is well with life. And I got another 5 miles. Okay, this is just a mini one, no big deal. All right, special shout out to that hiker named Ricky Bobby from Georgia, Shake and Bake. Yeah, he's part of the guys out here that are 70-ish and they're still doing it strong, doing it big. You know, source of inspiration, and I very much appreciate him guiding me through that. So thank you, Ricky Bobby. Shake and Bake. You hear the sound of that rain? I love it. It's also very meditative too. And we got some tough bugs up here in Maine. It's coming down, but the bugs are still hovering around. Maine, land of 1,000 waterfalls. It's amazing. Did not know that. Just met Wood Sleeper. Was kind of having a rough day. Took a little tumble, and this is his year to make the AT trail happen. And he's in the home stretch. He's not a huge fan of water crossings, as probably nobody is. So he's just got one more to go, and I told him he's in the clear. And he's also part of the 70 club too. He told me he was 72. So very inspirational being out here with these guys that are making it happen.